Assalamu alaikum viewer, my name is Sharjeel business wala, and I am student at Khan College, Islamic campus. Whenever we meet, we come with a new video, new class, and new interview. Today our interview connected with chatgpt. So let's start with the topic of this interview is how to build a strong personal brand online through the first. So my first question is, what is personal brand and why is it important in today's digital world?
That's a great starting point. So, a personal brand is essentially the way you present yourself and the unique value you bring to others. It's like your reputation, but online. And it's super important today because in this digital world, people form perceptions of you based on what they see online, whether it's social media, your website, or even just your LinkedIn. So, a strong personal brand helps you stand out, build trust, and open up opportunities.
So my next question: how do you identify your unique strength and skills?
That's a key one. So, identifying your unique strengths and skills often starts with some self reflection, thinking about what you naturally excel at, what people come to you for, and maybe even looking at past achievements. You can also ask trusted friends or colleagues for feedback and try some personality or skills assessments. They can help bring clarity to what truly sets you apart.
My next question: when your value short your personal brand?
That's really important. So, your values are kind of like your personal compass. They guide your decisions and the way you show up online. To really showcase them, you want to consistently reflect them in your content, your interactions, and the causes you support. When your audience sees that alignment, it builds authenticity and trust.
So my next question: why is defining your target at was separate from personal branding?
Great question. So, your niche is really about the specific focus or area where you bring unique expertise, like the specific topic or industry you specialize in. Personal branding is the bigger picture, it's your overall reputation. Defining your niche gives people a clear reason to follow you because they know exactly what kind of value they'll get from you in that space.
So my next question: what make a personal brand at authentic,
Ooh,
authentic?
exactly. Authenticity is really at the heart of a strong personal brand. Along with that, it's built by being consistent, so showing up regularly, sharing your expertise, and engaging genuinely with your audience. And of course, it's about adding value, so every interaction should give something meaningful to them.
So my next question: how do you choose Nikki from your online presence?
Great one. So, choosing a niche often comes from a mix of your passions, your expertise, and what the market actually leads. So, reflect on what you love talking about, where you have real skills or knowledge, and then see where there's an audience that's looking for that. Once you identify that sweet spot, you can really double down on it.
So my next question: what do you choose? And so my next question: why is clarity important before starting personal branding?
That's a big one. Clarity is crucial because if you're not clear on who you are, what you stand for, and who you're trying to reach, your messaging can get really scattered. When you have that clarity, everything from your content to your visuals, your interactions, they'll all align, making you more memorable and helping you attract the right
So my
audience.
next question: how can strolling strengthen your personal brand?
Oh, great point. So, storytelling is super powerful because it makes you relatable and memorable. When you share personal stories, like challenges you've overcome, lessons you've learned, people connect on a human level. And that emotional connection builds trust, which is really the foundation of a strong brand.
So my next question: what type of contact help build authority online?
Great question. So, content that builds authority is usually educational, insightful, and aligned with your niche. Things like in depth blog posts, case studies, expert guides, or even original research. When you consistently offer that kind of valuable, well researched content, people start seeing you as a trusted go to expert in your field.
So my next question: how often should you post contact to stay confident?
Good question. Consistency is key here. So, depending on your platform and audience, aim for at least a few times a week, whether that's a blog, a video, or social posts. The goal is to keep showing up consistently so your audience knows they can rely on you for fresh, valuable insights.
So my next question, how do you create content that add value to your audience?
Ooh, great one. So, to create value, you really want to understand your audience deeply, like their pain points, their goals, and the kind of information they're seeking. Then deliver practical, actionable insights, things like tips, solutions, or perspectives they can apply right away. And don't forget, keep it relatable and engaging so they actually enjoy consuming it.
So my next question, what is the importance of video content in personal branding?
Ah, that's huge. Video content is so important because it's one of the most engaging formats. People feel like they get to know you on a personal level. It builds trust, allows you to show your personality, and people can consume it quickly. Plus, it's super shareable, so it can really amplify your reach.
So my next question, what do you develop a content strategy?
Ah, great one. So, a content strategy is basically a plan for what content you create, why you create it, and how you distribute it. It ensures that everything you put out is aligned with your goals, your audience's needs, and your brand message. So, it keeps you consistent and purposeful over time.
So my next question, how can you repurpose content across multi-platform?
Ah, that's a great tactic. So you can repurpose content by adapting it to each platform's strengths, like turning a blog post into a series of social media posts or a video snippet. You can also pull quotes, create infographics, or even turn a podcast into a blog. The key is to tailor the format so it fits naturally on each platform while still staying true to your core content.
So my next question, what do you measure the success of your content?
Ah, great question. So you measure success by looking at a mix of metrics, things like engagement, comments, likes, shares, reach, and even conversion rates if you have calls to action. Also, track things like follower growth or time spent on your content. Over time, these insights show you what really resonates so you can continue to refining your approach.
So my next question, what do you optimize your social media profile professionally?
Ah, so optimizing your social media profile is all about being intentional and consistent. Use a professional photo, a clear bio that reflects your niche and value, and make sure your handle and visuals align across platforms. Also, add links to your website or key resources so people can easily explore more about you.
So my next question, how can LinkedIn help in personal branding?
Ah, LinkedIn is a goldmine for personal branding. It's a professional network, so it lets you share your expertise, publish articles, and connect with industry leaders. By consistently posting valuable insights, engaging with others, and showcasing your achievements, you position yourself as a go to professional in your field.
So my next question, what is the role of Instagram in building influence?
Ah, so Instagram is really powerful for building influence because it's such a visual platform. You can showcase your personality, your lifestyle, and your expertise through images, videos, stories, and reels. Plus, with hashtags, collaborations, and interactive features, you can really build a loyal, engaged audience, which is huge for influence.
So my next question, what do you increase in comment on your posts?
Ah, so to boost engagement, you want to encourage interaction. Ask questions, run polls, or invite followers to share their thoughts. Use strong calls to action, like tell me your opinion or tag a friend. Also, post consistently when your audience is most active and engage back. Reply to comments and start conversations. That keeps the momentum going.
So my next question, what is the importance of consequency in posting?
Ah, yes. Consistency is really vital because it helps build trust and keeps you top of mind. When you post regularly, your audience knows when to expect content from you, which keeps them engaged. Plus, it reinforces your brand identity and shows that you're reliable, both super important for long term growth.
So my next question, what is the important? So my next, how can collaboration grow your personal brand?
Ah, collaboration is a game changer. When you team up with others in your field or even with complementary influencers, you tap into their audience, which exposes you to new people who trust them. Plus, it adds credibility, variety to your content, and you often come across as more approachable since people see you in different contexts.
So my next question, what do you handle negative content online?
That's a
comment
really
online.
Exactly. So when you get negative comments, it's key to stay calm and professional. If it's constructive criticism, you can respond thoughtfully, maybe even take it as a chance to improve. If it's just trolling, it's often best to not engage or remove it if it's harmful. Always keep your focus on staying positive and aligned with your brand.
So my next question: what is the importance of community building?
Ah, community building is so vital because it turns your audience into a real engaged group of supporters. When people feel like they belong, they interact more, they trust you, and they often become advocates for your brand. So it's about fostering conversations, being present, and creating spaces where people can connect with each other.
So my next question: what do you build celebrity in your noise?
That's a great one. So building celebrity in your niche is really about consistently showing up as an expert, sharing valuable insights, and being visible in your industry. Engage with media opportunities, speak at events, and get featured in podcasts or articles. Over
So,
time, that visibility and trust help you stand out as a figure of influence.
so my next question: what is social proof important of personal branding?
Yes, social proof is huge because it builds trust and credibility. When people see testimonials, endorsements, or even just engagement from others, they feel more confident in your expertise. So when you highlight positive feedback, case studies, or even media mentions, it shows others that you're the real deal and worth following.
So my next question: what can testimonial strengthen your brand?
Definitely. Testimonials are really powerful because they provide real world proof of your impact. When others share specific positive experiences with you, it humanizes your brand, builds trust, and helps potential followers see the value you bring.
So my next question: how do public speaking and interview boost your online preference presence?
That's a big one. So, public speaking and interviews let you showcase your expertise in real time. They put a face and a voice to your brand. When you speak at events or get featured on podcasts, you reach new audiences and it builds trust because people see you as a credible authority.
So my next question: how do public speaking and interview boost? So my next question: why is networking important in the digital world?
That's a great point. Networking in the digital world is crucial because it expands your reach beyond your immediate circle. You can connect with people globally, share ideas, and find new opportunities. Digital networking helps you collaborate, stay top of mind, and build a robust professional community, all from wherever you are.
So my next question: how do you position yourself as an expert?
That's a great question. So, to position yourself as an expert, you need to consistently share high quality, insightful content. Think original research, case studies, or in depth guides. You also want to engage in conversations, speak at events, and keep learning so your insights stay sharp. Over time, that consistency and depth of value really builds your reputation.
So my next question: how can transparency improve your celebrity? And please give me long answer.
Absolutely. Transparency is really vital because it humanizes you and builds trust with your audience. When you're open about your journey, sharing both successes and setbacks, people feel like they know the real you. This kind of honesty makes you relatable and approachable, and it shows integrity. As a result, your audience feels more connected to you, and that connection fosters loyalty. Over time, transparency not only elevates your credibility, but also solidifies your status as a trusted, proven, and inspiring figure in your niche.
So my next question: how can you monetize your personal brand?
That's a great next step. So once you've built a solid personal brand, you can monetize in a few ways. You can offer premium services like coaching or consulting. You can create and sell digital products, things like courses or ebooks. You can also partner with brands for sponsored content or even use affiliate marketing. The key is to make sure any monetization aligns with your values and still delivers value to your audience.
So my next question: what a digital product is personal branding?
Great question. Digital products and personal branding are essentially online offerings that you create and sell, like online courses, ebooks, templates, or even webinars. They let you package your expertise into something valuable that people can access anywhere. It scales your brand beyond one on one interactions, giving you a steady income stream and a way to reach more people.
So my next question, when should you start selling your service?
That's a great consideration. Ideally, you want to start setting your rates once you have a clear understanding of your value, your experience, and the demand in your niche. After you've built some credibility, maybe after a few months or once you have a solid audience, then you can confidently set a price that reflects your worth.
So my next question, what do you price your personal brand service?
Great question. So, pricing your personal brand services depends on a few factors like your expertise, the value you provide, and what your audience is willing to pay. Start by researching what others in your niche charge and consider your time, preparation, and any unique offerings. Then test it out and adjust based on feedback and results.
So my next question, how can email marketing help grow your brand?
Email marketing is fantastic for brand growth because it lets you build direct, personal connections with your audience. You can share valuable content, keep them updated on your journey, and drive them to your offers or events. Plus, it's a more personal channel than social media. So it keeps your brand top of mind and helps nurture long term loyalty.
So my next question, what are the best tool of managing online branding?
That's a great one. So, the best tools for managing online branding include a few different categories. For social media, scheduling tools like Buffer or Hootsuite are fantastic. For content creation, you can use Canva or Adobe tools. And for analytics, Google Analytics or Platform Insights help you track what's working. Using a mix of these keeps you organized, consistent, and data driven.
So my next question, what can you scale your personal brand globally? So my next question, how can you scale your personal brand globally?
That's a big step. So, scaling your personal brand globally starts with defining a clear niche that has universal appeal. Then leverage digital platforms, think global social media, YouTube, or even podcasts. You can also collaborate with international influencers, translate your content into multiple languages, and stay active in global online communities.
So my next question, what mindset is required to build a strong personal brand?
That's a really good one. So, a strong personal brand really starts with self awareness. You need to know your unique strengths and values. Then you have to be consistent in your messaging, your visuals, and your content. And don't underestimate the power of authenticity. When you're real, people connect. Finally, stay engaged, keep learning, and adapt as your audience evolves so that your brand stays fresh and relevant.
So my next question, how do you how do you overcome fear of adjustment online?
That's such a common hurdle. So, to overcome the fear of judgment, start small. Share your ideas with a trusted circle first. Focus on the value you offer, not on perfection. And remember, everyone faces criticism, so reframe it as feedback, keep learning, and take action anyway. Over time, that confidence builds.
So my next question, how do you stay motivated during slow growth?
That's a really important one. So, to stay motivated, set small, achievable goals and celebrate those milestones. Keep a routine so your progress stays steady, and remind yourself why you started. Keep your bigger vision in mind. And don't be afraid to rest or take breaks. Balance keeps you energized for the long haul.
So my next question, how do you stay, what is practice important in personal branding?
That's a great point. So, practice is key because it helps you refine your delivery, your messaging, and your confidence. The more you practice, the more natural and authentic you appear. It also lets you test what works so you can tweak your approach, stay aligned with your brand, and keep improving over time.
तो ये थी हमारी आज की चैट जीपीटी के साथ इंटरव्यू। उम्मीद आपको पसंद आएगी। एग्जीक्यूटिव तक के लिए अपना ख्याल रखें। रेहान स्कूल जिंदाबाद, पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद, अल्लाह हाफिज़।